The Haunting of Hill The Haunting of Hill House is a chilling and suspenseful novel written by Shirley Jackson. It tells the story of four main characters, Eleanor Vance, Theodora, Luke Sanderson, and Dr. John Montague, who are invited to stay at Hill House as part of a paranormal investigation. As the group arrives at the eerie mansion, they are immediately struck by its sinister atmosphere. The house itself seems to have a malevolent presence, with its dark corridors, strange angles, and unsettling noises. From the moment they step foot inside, the characters become entangled in a web of haunting occurrences that leave them questioning their sanity. Eleanor Vance, a timid and vulnerable young woman, quickly becomes the focal point of the supernatural activity. She begins to experience strange phenomena, such as unexplained knocking on her bedroom walls and voices whispering her name in the dark. Theodora, a lively and intuitive woman, also senses a strong connection to the house and its mysteries. Together, they form a bond, finding solace in their shared experiences. Luke Sanderson, the young heir to Hill House, initially dismisses the claims of paranormal activity, but soon finds himself witnessing inexplicable events. Dr. John Montague, a paranormal investigator, is determined to uncover the truth behind the hauntings and documents every occurrence meticulously. As the days pass, the intensity of the hauntings escalates, pushing the characters to the brink of madness. They begin to question their own perceptions and the reality of what they are experiencing. The line between the supernatural and their own psychological fears becomes blurred, leaving them vulnerable and terrified. Throughout the novel, Shirley Jackson skillfully creates an atmosphere of suspense and dread, using vivid descriptions and haunting imagery. The house itself becomes a character, its presence looming over the characters and the readers alike. Jackson masterfully plays with the reader's imagination, leaving them to wonder what is truly happening in Hill House. The Haunting of Hill House is not merely a ghost story, but a psychological exploration of fear, isolation, and the power of the human mind. It delves into the themes of identity, mental health, and the consequences of repressed emotions. As the characters grapple with their own personal demons, the true horror of Hill House becomes increasingly apparent. In conclusion, The Haunting of Hill House is a gripping and unsettling novel that continues to captivate readers to this day. Shirley Jackson's ability to create a sense of unease and suspense is unparalleled, making it a must-read for fans of the horror genre. Prepare to be haunted long after you turn the last page. The atmosphere of suspense and dread in The Haunting of Hill House is skillfully crafted by Shirley Jackson, who uses vivid descriptions and haunting imagery to keep readers on the edge of their seats. The house itself takes on a life of its own, becoming a formidable character in its own right. Its presence looms over the characters, casting a shadow of fear and uncertainty that seeps into every page. Jackson's mastery lies in her ability to play with the reader's imagination. She never explicitly reveals what is happening in Hill House, instead leaving it up to the reader to piece together the puzzle. This ambiguity creates a sense of unease, as the reader is left wondering what horrors lie within the walls of the house. But The Haunting of Hill House is more than just a ghost story. It is a psychological exploration of fear, isolation, and the power of the human mind. The characters in the novel are not merely haunted by external forces, but also by their own inner demons. Jackson delves into themes of identity and mental health, showing how repressed emotions can have devastating consequences. As the characters grapple with their personal demons, the true horror of Hill House becomes increasingly apparent. It is not just a house filled with ghosts, but a manifestation of their deepest fears and desires. The line between reality and illusion becomes blurred, and the characters struggle to distinguish between what is real and what is a product of their own minds. The Haunting of Hill House leaves a lasting impact on readers, haunting them long after they turn the last page. Jackson's ability to create a sense of unease and suspense is unparalleled, making it a must-read for fans of the horror genre. Prepare to be captivated and unsettled by this gripping novel, as it delves into the darkest corners of the human psyche. The power of the human mind is a force to be reckoned with, capable of both incredible resilience and unimaginable destruction. In The Haunting of Hill House, Shirley Jackson explores the depths of this power, weaving a chilling tale that goes far beyond the conventional haunted house story. The characters in the novel are not mere victims of external forces. They are tormented by their own inner demons. Eleanor Vance, the novel's protagonist, is haunted by her past and struggles with her own sense of identity. She is a woman who has lived a life of repression and isolation, and as she enters Hill House, her repressed emotions begin to surface with devastating consequences. Jackson delves into the theme of mental health, shedding light on the fragility of the human psyche. As the characters grapple with their personal demons, the true horror of Hill House becomes increasingly apparent. It is not just a house filled with ghosts. It is a manifestation of their deepest fears and desires. The line between reality and illusion becomes blurred, and the characters struggle to distinguish between what is real and what is a product of their own minds. Jackson's portrayal of the characters' inner struggles is both haunting and relatable. She explores the human capacity for self-deception and the lengths people will go to protect themselves from confronting their own truths. As the story unfolds, readers are drawn into a web of psychological suspense, constantly questioning the reality of what they are experiencing. The Haunting of Hill House is a novel that lingers long after the last page is turned. Jackson's ability to create a sense of unease and suspense is unparalleled, leaving readers captivated and unsettled. The novel serves as a chilling reminder of the power of the human mind and the depths to which it can descend. For fans of the horror genre, this novel is a must-read. It is a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling, with Jackson's prose evoking a sense of dread and anticipation that is hard to shake off. Prepare to be captivated by the psychological labyrinth of Hill House, as it delves into the darkest corners of the human psyche. But be warned, once you enter, you may never truly escape its haunting grip. As the story of The Haunting of Hill House unfolds, readers are drawn deeper into the web of psychological suspense that surrounds the characters. Eleanor Vance, a young woman seeking an escape from her mundane life, is invited to Hill House by Dr. John Montague, a paranormal investigator. Alongside Eleanor are Theodora, a bohemian artist, and Luke Sanderson, the heir to the estate. Together, they embark on a journey that will test their sanity and challenge their perceptions of reality. From the moment they step foot inside Hill House, a sense of unease settles over the group. The house itself seems to have a life of its own, with its twisted corridors and mysterious rooms. Shadows dance in the corners of their vision, and whispers echo through the halls. Jackson's ability to create an atmosphere of dread is unparalleled, leaving readers on edge as they navigate the labyrinthine corridors alongside the characters. But it is not just the physical manifestations that haunt the characters. It is the psychological torment that they endure. Eleanor, in particular, becomes increasingly susceptible to the house's influence. As she spends more time within its walls, she begins to question her own sanity. Is she truly experiencing the supernatural, or is it all a figment of her imagination? The line between reality and illusion becomes blurred, and readers are left constantly questioning the truth of what they are experiencing. As the characters delve deeper into the mysteries of Hill House, they also confront their own inner demons. The house seems to prey upon their vulnerabilities, exploiting their fears and insecurities. It becomes a mirror, reflecting back their darkest secrets and desires. Each character is forced to confront their own truths, no matter how painful or unsettling they may be. Throughout the novel, Jackson expertly plays with the reader's expectations. Just when they think they have unraveled the mystery of Hill House, she throws another twist their way. The suspense is relentless, leaving readers captivated and unsettled. It is a testament to Jackson's skill as a writer that even after the last page is turned, the haunting grip of Hill House lingers. The Haunting of Hill House is not just a novel about ghosts and hauntings. It is a profound exploration of the human capacity for self-deception. It forces readers to question their own perceptions, to confront the darkness that lies within all of us. Jackson's prose is evocative and chilling, drawing readers into the depths of the human psyche. It is a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling, serving as a chilling reminder of the power of the mind and the lengths people will go to protect themselves from confronting their own truths. For fans of the horror genre, The Haunting of Hill House is a must-read. It is a novel that will leave you captivated and unsettled long after you have closed the book. Prepare to be drawn into the psychological labyrinth of Hill House, where reality and illusion merge, and where the human mind can descend into the darkest depths. But be warned, once you enter, you may never truly escape its haunting grip. The Haunting of Hill House is a novel that continues to captivate readers with its haunting grip. Its exploration of the human capacity for self-deception is both profound and unsettling. Shirley Jackson's evocative and chilling prose draws readers into the depths of the human psyche, forcing them to question their own perceptions. The power of the mind is at the forefront of this atmospheric storytelling. Hill House serves as a backdrop for the characters to confront their deepest fears and confrontations with the darkness within themselves. It is a place where reality and illusion merge, blurring the lines between what is real and what is imagined. Jackson's portrayal of the in the is both mesmerizing and disturbing. As readers delve deeper into the narrative, they are confronted with the unsettling notion that the human mind can be a treacherous landscape, capable of descending into the darkest depths. The characters in The Haunting of Hill House are not mere victims of a haunted house. They become entangled in a web of their own psychological unraveling. Eleanor Vance, the novel's protagonist, finds herself particularly susceptible to the allure of Hill House. As she becomes more entwined in its eerie presence, her grasp on reality begins to slip. Her mind becomes a battleground, where the line between her own thoughts and the influence of the house blurs. Jackson skillfully weaves together the external horrors of Hill House with the internal demons of the characters. The house itself becomes a manifestation of their deepest fears and desires, preying on their vulnerabilities and exploiting their insecurities. The haunting grip of Hill House is not limited to the physical realm. It infiltrates the very fabric of their minds, distorting their perceptions and leading them down a treacherous path. Throughout the novel, Jackson employs atmospheric descriptions and subtle hints to create an atmosphere of unease. The house is described as having angles that were all wrong and windows that were eyes. These vivid and unsettling details contribute to the sense of a reality that is askew, where the boundaries between the tangible and the imagined are blurred. The reader is left questioning whether the horrors experienced by the characters are real or merely figments of their own tortured psyches. The Haunting of Hill House serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of the human mind. It explores the depths to which the human psyche can descend, where reality and illusion merge into a haunting tapestry. Jackson's masterful storytelling forces readers to confront their own capacity for self-deception and the darkness that lurks within. Once one enters the haunting grip of Hill House, it becomes difficult to escape its lingering presence, forever leaving an indelible mark on the mind. Throughout the novel, Jackson continues to heighten the atmosphere of unease through her use of atmospheric descriptions and subtle hints. The house itself becomes a character, with its peculiar angles and windows that resemble eyes, watching the character's every move. These vivid and unsettling details serve to create a sense of a reality that is off-kilter, where the boundaries between what is real and what is imagined become blurred. As the characters delve deeper into the mysteries of Hill House, the line between the tangible and the intangible becomes increasingly uncertain. Strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena plague their every step, leaving them questioning their own sanity. Is the house truly haunted, or are the horrors they experience merely manifestations of their own troubled psyches? Jackson's skillful storytelling immerses readers in a world where reality and illusion intertwine, blurring the lines between what is real and what is imagined. The character's descent into madness becomes a chilling reminder of the fragility of the human mind and the capacity for self-deception that lies within all of us. The Haunting of Hill House serves as a haunting exploration of the depths to which the human psyche can descend. It delves into the darkest corners of the mind, where reality and illusion merge into a twisted tapestry of fear and uncertainty. Jackson's masterful narrative forces readers to confront their own fears and the darkness that lurks within, leaving an indelible mark on their minds long after the final page is turned. Once one enters the haunting grip of Hill House, escape becomes nearly impossible. Its presence lingers, forever etching itself into the minds of those who dare to enter. The chilling atmosphere created by Jackson's prose serves as a stark reminder that the line between reality and illusion is often much thinner than we would like to believe. As the characters in The Haunting of Hill House continue their descent into madness, the lines between what is real and what is imagined become increasingly blurred. Eleanor, the novel's protagonist, finds herself trapped in a web of uncertainty, unsure of what is truly happening and what is a product of her own troubled mind. The house itself seems to possess a malevolent consciousness, manipulating the characters and distorting their perception of reality. Shadows dance in the corners of their vision, whispers echo through the empty hallways, and the walls seem to breathe with a sinister energy. The house becomes a character in its own right, a force that feeds on the fears and insecurities of its inhabitants. Eleanor, already vulnerable and isolated, becomes particularly susceptible to the house's influence. Her grip on reality begins to slip, and she is haunted by visions and apparitions that may or may not be real. She questions her own sanity, unsure of whether the events unfolding around her are a manifestation of her own fears, or if they are truly supernatural in nature. The other characters, too, find themselves teetering on the edge of madness. The logical and skeptical Dr. Montague is slowly driven to desperation as he tries to understand the inexplicable phenomena occurring within the house. The confident and assertive Theodora becomes increasingly paranoid and fearful, her once sharp mind clouded by the house's insidious presence. Even the seemingly stoic Luke begins to question his own perceptions, doubting the reality of the events unfolding before him. As the novel progresses, the line between reality and illusion becomes more and more tenuous. The characters' minds become entangled in a nightmarish labyrinth of their own making, unable to discern what is true and what is a figment of their imagination. The house's grip tightens, its presence seeping into every corner of their consciousness. Shirley Jackson's masterful storytelling forces readers to confront the fragility of the human mind and the capacity for self-deception. Through her vivid prose, she leads us on a journey into the darkest recesses of the human psyche, where reality and illusion merge into a twisted tapestry of fear and uncertainty. Long after the final page is turned, the haunting grip of Hill House lingers. Its presence remains etched in the minds of those who dare to enter its doors, a chilling reminder of the thin line between reality and illusion. Jackson's novel serves as a stark warning, urging us to question our own perceptions and to acknowledge the darkness that resides within us all. In this nightmarish labyrinth, the characters find themselves trapped in a perpetual state of confusion. Objects disappear and reappear, rooms shift and change shape, and whispers echo through the halls, leaving them questioning their own sanity. As the line between reality and illusion blurs, their minds become a battleground, each thought and perception twisted by the malevolent force that resides within Hill House. Eleanor, the novel's protagonist, is particularly susceptible to the house's grip. Already fragile and isolated, she becomes entangled in a web of delusions, unsure of what is real and what is a product of her own imagination. The house preys on her vulnerabilities, exploiting her deepest fears and desires, until she becomes a mere puppet in its sinister game. The other characters, too, fall victim to Hill House's insidious influence. Dr. Montague, the investigator of supernatural phenomena, struggles to maintain his rationality as the house challenges everything he thought he knew. Theodora, a free-spirited artist, finds herself questioning her own identity as the house distorts her perceptions of herself and those around her. And Luke, the young heir to Hill House, becomes a conduit for the house's malevolence, his mind and body manipulated by forces beyond his control. Through her vivid prose, Jackson creates an atmosphere of unease and dread, immersing readers in the character's disorienting journey. Each sentence is a carefully crafted brushstroke, painting a picture of a house that is both alluring and terrifying. The walls breathe, the shadows whisper, and the very foundation of reality crumbles under the weight of the house's presence. But beyond the horror lies a deeper message. Jackson forces us to confront our own capacity for self-deception and the fragility of our own minds. Hill House serves as a metaphor for the darkness that resides within each of us, the secrets and fears we bury deep within. It reminds us that reality is not always as it seems, and that our perceptions can be easily manipulated. As the characters struggle to distinguish truth from illusion, we are forced to question our own perceptions of the world. Long after the final page is turned, the haunting grip of Hill House lingers. Its presence remains etched in the minds of those who dare to enter its doors, a constant reminder of the delicate balance between reality and illusion. Jackson's masterful storytelling leaves us with a lingering unease, a sense that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more tenuous than we would like to believe. The characters, Eleanor, Theo, Luke, and Dr. Montague, have long since left the confines of Hill House, but the house itself refuses to release its hold on them. Their experiences within its walls continue to haunt their thoughts, infiltrating their dreams and blurring the boundaries of their waking lives. Eleanor, in particular, finds herself unable to escape the clutches of Hill House. The memories of her time there intertwine with her daily existence, leaving her perpetually on edge. She questions her own sanity, wondering if the horrors she witnessed were real or merely figments of her imagination. The house's influence lingers like a ghostly presence, whispering doubts and sowing seeds of fear deep within her mind. Theo, with her keen sense of intuition, struggles to reconcile the rational world she inhabits with the inexplicable events she witnessed at Hill House. Her analytical mind battles against the lingering doubts, striving to find logical explanations for the unexplainable. Yet, the echoes of the house's secrets persist, reminding her that there are forces at play beyond her comprehension. Luke, forever marked by his time in Hill House, finds solace in the bottle. He tries to drown out the memories, to numb the lingering unease that plagues him. But no amount of alcohol can erase the indelible impression left by the house. It invades his thoughts, seeping into every corner of his consciousness, and he is left forever changed by its dark presence. Dr. Montague, the scholar seeking to uncover the mysteries of Hill House, is left with more questions than answers. His pursuit of knowledge has only deepened the enigma surrounding the house, and he is haunted by the knowledge that some truths may forever remain beyond his grasp. The line between reality and illusion blurs in his mind, leaving him to question the very nature of his own existence. Long after the final page is turned, readers find themselves grappling with the same unsettling questions. Jackson's masterful storytelling forces us to confront the fragile nature of our perception, challenging the boundaries of what we consider real. The lingering unease evoked by Hill House serves as a reminder that reality is a fragile construct, easily distorted and manipulated by forces unseen. The grip of Hill House lingers, not just within the pages of the book, but within the recesses of our own minds. It leaves us questioning the nature of our own reality, forever aware that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more precarious than we would like to believe. Jackson's legacy endures, her words continuing to haunt us as we grapple with the lingering unease of Hill House. The enigmatic power of Shirley Jackson's Hill House lies not only in its ability to captivate readers with its chilling narrative, but also in its ability to challenge our understanding of reality. Jackson's prose reaches into the depths of our consciousness, leaving us unsettled and questioning the very fabric of our existence. As we journey through the pages of Hill House, we become entangled in the protagonist's struggle to discern truth from illusion. The house's malevolent presence blurs the boundaries between the tangible and the intangible, distorting our perception of what is real. We are forced to confront the unsettling notion that there may be truths forever beyond our grasp, hidden in the shadows of our own minds. Long after we close the book, the questions raised by Hill House continue to haunt us. We find ourselves contemplating the fragility of our own perception, the malleability of our reality. We begin to question the reliability of our senses, aware that what we perceive as real may be nothing more than a clever illusion crafted by unseen forces. Jackson's masterful storytelling leaves an indelible mark on our psyche. The unease that lingers within us is a testament to the power of her words. We are reminded that reality is not a fixed construct, but rather a delicate web that can easily be distorted and manipulated. Hill House becomes a metaphor for the uncertainties and complexities of our own lives, a reminder that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more precarious than we would like to believe. As we grapple with the lingering unease of Hill House, we are confronted with our own vulnerability. we become more aware of the subtle nuances of our perception, questioning the nature of the world around us. Jackson's legacy endures, her words continuing to resonate and provoke introspection. The grip of Hill House extends beyond the confines of the narrative, seeping into the recesses of our own minds. In the end, the unsettling questions raised by Hill House serve as a constant reminder of the intricacies of our own reality. Jackson's ability to challenge the boundaries of what we consider real leaves a lasting impact, urging us to confront the fragile nature of our perception. As we navigate the labyrinth of our own existence, we remain forever aware that the line between truth and illusion is far more tenuous than we would like to believe. As we reflect on the eerie tales woven within the walls of Hill House, we are compelled to examine the narratives of our own lives. We begin to question the reliability of our memories, the authenticity of our experiences, and the very fabric of our reality. Jackson's masterful storytelling blurs the lines between what is tangible and what resides solely within our minds, leaving us unsettled and introspective. The unsettling presence of Hill House lingers long after we have turned the final page or finished watching the haunting adaptation. Its influence reaches beyond the confines of its own story, infiltrating the recesses of our own thoughts and perceptions. We find ourselves more attuned to the subtle nuances of our surroundings, questioning the authenticity of the world we inhabit. Jackson's legacy endures precisely because she challenges our preconceived notions of reality. Her words provoke us to delve into the depths of our psyche, exploring the intricate workings of our own minds. We are reminded that our perception is not infallible, that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more precarious than we would like to believe. As we navigate the labyrinth of our existence, we are forever aware of the fragility of our perception. The unsettling questions raised by Hill House serve as a constant reminder that truth and illusion are intertwined, and that our grasp on reality is always subject to interpretation. We are reminded to question our own narratives, to peel back the layers of our memories, and to confront the unsettling notion that what we perceive as truth may, in fact, be a construct of our own making. Jackson's ability to challenge the boundaries of reality leaves a lasting impact on us. Her stories compel us to confront the vulnerability of our own minds, to acknowledge the delicate balance between what is objectively real and what is subjectively perceived. In doing so, she urges us to embrace the complexity of our existence, to acknowledge the intricacies of our own reality. As we continue on our individual journeys, we carry with us the reminder that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more tenuous than we would like to believe. Jackson's words resonate within us, encouraging us to embrace the uncertainty and embrace the unsettling questions that arise. In doing so, we discover a deeper understanding of ourselves and the intricacies of the world around us. We are reminded that our narratives are not fixed, but rather, they are fluid and subject to change. Jackson challenges us to question the stories we tell ourselves, to explore the hidden motivations and biases that shape our perceptions. She implores us to peel back the layers of our memories, to examine the cracks and inconsistencies that may reveal a different truth. It is through this process of self-reflection and introspection that we begin to confront the unsettling notion that our reality may be nothing more than a construct of our own making. Jackson's stories serve as a wake-up call, urging us to confront the limitations of our own minds. She demonstrates that our perception of reality is not a simple dichotomy between what is objectively real and what is subjectively imagined. Instead, she shows us that reality exists on a spectrum, where the boundaries between the two are blurred and malleable. As we delve deeper into Jackson's stories, we are confronted with the vulnerability of our own minds. We are forced to acknowledge that our beliefs and perceptions are influenced by a myriad of factors: our upbringing, our experiences, our fears, and desires. We begin to question the reliability of our own memories, recognizing that they can be tainted by our biases and emotions. But rather than leaving us feeling disillusioned, Jackson's words empower us to embrace the complexity of our existence. She encourages us to acknowledge the intricacies of our own reality, to accept that uncertainty is an inherent part of being human. In doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Her stories serve as a reminder that the line between what is real and what is imagined is far more tenuous than we would like to believe. They challenge us to embrace the unsettling question